My name's Thomas Lachinette. My spirit name is Wayo Gabo. What that means is the way the spirits see me is like a turtle in a sweat lodge. Um, my clan is moose. My colors are red, white, green, and purple. And my spirit helper is the turtle. First stages of life are even before the first stages of life, through our cultural teachings. It's been mentioned by elders that we sit with the Creator and our spirit helpers, and we get to look down on our lives. We get to pick and choose who our parents are going to be, and pick how our birth is going to be, and our lives from the time we're born until the time we die. We even get to pick our deaths. So when we come into the human world and we go through these stages of life, that's why we get these deja vus. It's our spirit remembering the commitment that we made with the Creator before we come to fulfill whatever it is the Creator wants us to do through our commitment that we made when we sat there and looked at our lives. Um, so in the first stage of life, when we're born, we have a naming ceremony, a spirit name. But before residential school and everything, it wasn't a spirit name. It was just our names, right? So and nowadays we just call it spirit name, right? So and during that time and that ceremony, it might be practiced in different ways in different areas and stuff. But we usually have a feast, the naming part of the ceremony, which somebody usually has a vision of. And depending on if we're Cree or Ojibwe, I'm not so sure about OG Crees, but we go under our mother's or our father's clan, right? So the Crees, I believe, they go under the mother, and then the Ojibways go under the father. So I always get those two mixed up, right? So, but yeah, that's kind of how we fall under the clan systems between Ojibways, Crees, and then other like the Sioux and stuff. I don't know how they go, but this is what I know for some of this area. Before the Creator made man, he made the animals and stuff, right? And then he called them to have a meeting and told them that he was going to make another creature, the human beings, which were going to be a pitiful species, and that the animals were going to have um, roles and responsibilities to help take care of the human beings. So to provide food, clothing, and the clan system, right? So um, so um, when later in life, I guess getting to adulthood, um, one of the teachings for the clan system is that when we find a partner, we need to ask them what their clan is, because we're not supposed to date the same clan, right? That's like dating your brother or your sister. Um, so and which then could cause like mental health issues, or um, you could get sick and stuff, right? So And we need to look back on these teachings and stuff to understand where sometimes our sicknesses come from. Um, for example, I lent out my drum to a friend of mine, and there was specific teachings to that drum. And one was not lean it up against anything, or else death could come. Not to put it upside down, or not to put anything on top of it. And so my friend, when he brought the drum home, um, he says, "Okay, I put your drum back in the room where your stuff is." So I was like, "Okay," and then he left. And all of a sudden, I just felt like I was going to get sick. I jumped up, I ran to the bathroom, I puked up, which is unusual. And I was thinking, "What the heck's going on with me?" So then I walked past my room and I looked in the room and I was like, "Okay, my drum is facing up because the medicine wheels is facing upwards." So I went to lie back down, and again, instantly, as soon as I went to lie down, I had to run back to the bathroom. I puked up again. And then as I was going to walk by again, I was thinking, "No, I better go check." So I went and checked inside my drum bag, and the drum was upside down. I turned it the other way, I was fine, right? So the teachings, I think we need to have an understanding of, right? So, and I think a part of that is getting back to our roots, reestablishing our self-identity, which is getting our name, color, clan, and spirit helper. And with that, then we would follow, through the colors. Colors would help us more with our direction, through education and careers. It would show us our strengths. For example, my colors are red, white, green, and purple. Red would represent the youth, not knowing so much of it at the time, but I ended up working with youth here at the school for a time period. White is for the north, so seeking knowledge and working with people who keep a lot of knowledge. So teachers, I've worked with professors and stuff through the university,